Welcome to another episode of Blade Clan Health and Fitness. I'm Brian. This is Dave.
And we research it so you don't gotta. Whoop whoop! Alright, I gotta speak at y'all. Alright, check this out. I've been working out for a while, trying to eat right and shit, and I've been noticing some weight loss. And, working out with you, B, I've got some muscle gain. But how come in the gym, I'm seeing these guys week after week just getting bigger and bigger muscles and smaller waists? What the fuck am I doing wrong, man? What's the ninja gotta do to get his fitness on?
You're not doing anything wrong, man. You're just an endomorph.
Fuck you, man! I ain't no alien. Ain't no face hugging going on in here. No face hugging.
No, Dave, that means you have a harder time losing the weight than some other people. There are 3 body types and everyone is between these types.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I remember that shit now, dog. Endomorph, mesomorph, and ectomorph. Fat fuck, lucky fuck, and skinny fuck.
Yeah, that's a way of remembering it. Each body type has advantages and disadvantages when gaining muscle and losing weight. Today we're going to give you some tips on figuring out which one you are.
We're also going to tell you some advice on working out a little differently to best suit your particular body type.
So let's get started with ectomorphs. Those are the skinny guys you see around that can eat as much as they want and they never put on a pound.
Skinny fucks. They should be weightlifting Big Macs to their mouths, dog.
You aren't too far off from the truth there. Ectos need massive amounts of calories to put on some weight. Their bodies burn calories so quick that cardio is out of the question. So you're a naturally skinny guy. When you work out, you're going to want to focus on large muscle groups like your chest and back and legs, and do short bursts with heavy weights.
Now, if you work out too long, your body is just going to eat up all your glycogen in your muscles and leave you looking like the same scrawny motherfucker you started out as. You should be taking some supplements to help your muscles out and get some extra calories to work with so you don't have to be a beanpole anymore.
Next, let's talk about mesomorphs out there.
Oh yeah, the lucky fucks. Those dudes look at a dumbbell and gain 3 inches of raw muscle. See, those guys are generally known as meatheads.
Mesomorphs have a very easy time building muscle. They have the genetic potential to sometimes look like they've been taking steroids when they haven't. There is a downside to the mesomorphs. If they aren't careful, they can also store fat very easily.
Then they're going to be fat fucks.
These guys most benefit in the gym by a combination of weightlifting with heavy weights and doing cardio, as well as keeping their calorie intake in mind.
Yeah, and I recommend you fuckers keep an eye on your bitches when you're off doing your underwear model ads in Milan, because I will snatch that netting right the hell up. No fucking jokes.
The third body type, and what seems to be the most common these days, is the endomorph.
The fat fucks. You can eat nothing but salads the rest of your goddamn life, and you're not going to look nothing like no mesomorph.
Actually, just like an ectomorph, there are tricks to the trade here too. Endomorphs typically have soft, round bodies and can gain fat easily, but you do have an advantage over ectos. You can build muscle very easily. It's just harder to see it. It's recommended that you should be training at heavy weights or even lighter weights with more reps and lots of cardio.
You want to pay particular attention to your protein intake, because that right there is going to be your meal ticket to Lucky Fuck Town.
Now that you know the 3 basic types, you can look at yourself and think about your history and know what category you fall under. Most people aren't typically just one type and they don't fit an exact mold. And so they fit in between 1 or 2 types, like ectomesomorphs like myself.
Yeah, and for serious, y'all, don't get discouraged if it's taking you a little longer than a friend or some other ninjas in the gym to get your goal. We're all different. We're all cut from different cookie cutter molds, man.
That was surprisingly encouraging, Dave.
Yeah. I get all my bitches with my suave talk, B. You know how I do.
So you got any more tips out there for the endomorphs?
Yeah, cardio, B. Lots of cardio. You can lose weight and gain muscle at the same time when you're an endomorph. I think if you haven't been working out before, a good way to start would be a little program I got into, P90, as in 90 minutes. The original P90 program.
I'm sure you guys have heard of P90X, and that's a more advanced version of the P90, the original series for the beginner.
And I'm right there on that beginner level shit, B. Take 5 while I let all my homies know about this program I've been working on. P90 is the OG program that led to P90X and P90X2, Electric Boogaloo. I don't think that's what they really call it, but that's what I call it because I think it sounds funny. I just started using P90, and I love this shit for real. The whole video program is only 4 videos long. See, 4 fingers. And you can do it all at home with some basic weights, like the ones I showed you before, the ones I bought at Walmart. Very nice weights. Or get you some cheap little plastic resistance bands if you're not into the heavy metal approach. The P90 program focuses on doing 2 of the 4 videos once a day for 6 days a week, with 1 day of the week to take a little time off. Give your muscles a hot minute to breathe. Now, you do those 2 videos for the first 45 days. Then you switch to the other 2 videos, which are just a tougher version of the first 2 videos. They turn that shit up to serious mode and make you work harder, assuming that the first 45 days got you ready for that shit. The videos themselves focus on sculpting, which is all that weightlifting shit that's going to tone up your muscles and make them bigger and stronger, and the cardio, the jumping jacks and moving around that's going to start moving off that fat so those new fine-ass muscles can shine through. The cardio video also provides a focus on crunches, lots of abdominal exercises that they look difficult, but they're really easy to do, and even some power yoga.
You do yoga?
Fuck yeah, B! Keeping me all limber and shit. Now this program also has a recommended supplements regimen to go along with it, but I'm trying to keep this review focused on the actual videos, the meat and potatoes of this bitch. Because I know not everybody's got mad dough floating around to be buying piles of supplements, so fuck it. We already told y'all you don't even need that shit. Sure, it helps, but so would having a fine-ass personal trainer with some big old melons. She could be spotting me on the bench press, and I'm more like, ah. But I can't afford that shit.
The most important thing is try out different exercises and workouts that stimulate you. Because regardless of your body type, nothing will ever change unless you keep motivated and keep consistent with it. And you'll always see results. Thanks for watching another episode of Blade Clan Health and Fitness.
We research it, so you don't gotta.